Denver, Colorado. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Broncos. A couple of teams who've underwhelmed thus far squaring off as we're underway in Week 5. Marvin Mims now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They kick the handoff. Now Nix. His first offering of the game winds up incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. I gotta imagine facing the defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock, but cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover, so it's 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
Hey.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Mims. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Nice drive forward, halted after a couple of yards. Down by Caleb Ransom.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Play action with Mix. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. So 1st down from the 41. Out of the gun, it's Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing. You're getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably and then go to work.
He'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
He's brought down
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hold on, son. Ready.
RB once more. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and goal at the 3.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos put it to a low point on the scoreboard. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the 1st play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can arrive with enough for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. He cuts it right sideline. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars break the tie here in the 1st. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Mims. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Part of that defense that's flying around and making the play. That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He's got Sutton complete. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Bombers.
They'll throw again. Nix. Gets him on the out route. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Shotgun hands out to Harvey. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Goes first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Nix with it on first. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
ETN punches it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Got for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
49-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Bombers.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Has it at the 7. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5.
Ready.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Just everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines. Sure, want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Oh, my son.
Nix holds on to it. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Bo Nix touchdown! My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback could do some damage as well.
Broncos 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Parker Washington with the return. This makes it up to the 25. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. And he's brought down after a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Dejounte Barron has it. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Kill. Oh, my son.
Giving this to Harvey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Oh, my.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around, didn't matter. Just to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Lawrence working from the gun. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
That's good for our Jaguars.
First down throw, Lawrence. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Harvey now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. By Pat Bryant. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
That's good for the Broncos. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, it's Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 19
First and 10
yards.
from the 43.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he finds his back, Harvey. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He gets a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, bombers, bombers, bombers. Away, away, away.
Once more, it's Nix. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Connection made with his running back down the middle. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
Broncos.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
First and 10 at the 13-yard
Oh,
line.
Joe. Hey, arriba. Captain.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Catch made. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Washington now to return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. He's got it downfield. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
61-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with ETN. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now.
Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. It's Harvey straight ahead. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stop that time by Antonio Johnson. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Nix on 3rd down. He's got Sutton complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing on 1st down. Nix. Rolling into enemy territory. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he's caught after a game of about 2. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door bigger.
Oh no, they get him yet again! Foye Oluokun with the pick! And the Jaguars take over as he records his 10th career INT. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here comes the screen for ETN. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They'll air it out on third. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Connects on the crosser. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And the Jaguars have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Take right open. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence escapes the pocket. Lawrence is hit. The ball is loose. And the Broncos corral it. So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
Kate, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody's shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed an official signal. If it was 6 points, a touchback. Unfortunately for them, it was a touchback.
And they're going to bring him down after his play and rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Broncos, first down.
Nix with it on first. And they pick him off again. Greg Newsome has it. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
First down 10 at the 29-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Inside handoff goes to ETN. Running in the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Harvey now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Almost set. Ready. My name is
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and 7.
Almost set.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They get 40 on the big hitter. And it's going to be first down Denver.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
3/4 in the books from this one. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Mike 44. Almost set. Ready. My name is Chill. Away.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Denver's got another one. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
38. Broncos 35. Will Butts to kick off for the Broncos.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Tootin now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
33-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Take right open. Tomato.
From the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Red. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Well, this guy has been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage.
On him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing here, Nix. Forced out to his right. It's an interception. No, it's an incomplete pass. Ooh, a risky throw nearly picked off. They are lucky that defender didn't keep on going down that sideline. It's going to be 2nd down. And off headed right. It's Hunter. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Bombers. Captain.
Looking to throw. Mims with the grab. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 9.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd down and 3.
To the right, yeah.
He'll throw it. A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walk in the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup, and it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today, and I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Jaguars holding on to a field goal lead. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Silver.
Now we give to Etienne running right. Well, the outside looked hazardous, but so is the middle. Only gets a couple. 2nd down coming up. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They go right back to Etienne. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Red on red.
It's a quick throw out wide. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game.
Broncos 35.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Harvey now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Design run, here's Nix. He's drawn up for him. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.